Hey, man. Motto, we change one part only, and that's the bad part. We don't change 5 parts to fix that one part, all right? That's the motto of my channel. If you want to save money and change the one part, subscribe to my channel, and you'll fix your golf cart. As long as you follow my step-by-step videos and make sure that your volt meter is reading true to the voltage that it has, you will change one part and one part only. Once a week, I'm going to start doing this here. I'm going to start doing a little knowledge and experience out to my viewers and my subscribers. Today, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of a gas car. All right? The pros of a gas, today's going to be the pros, and then I'll do the cons later. Right now, we're doing the pros. The pro to a gas car is 5 miles, 175 to 200 miles for a full tank of gas. So you get 5 gallons of gas, anywhere from 175 miles to 200 miles per tank of gas. All right. Now I'm gonna give you the pro and the con to that. The pro to that is that's pretty good gas mileage. I wish my truck got that. All right. The con is a lot of people don't drive 200 miles in a year in their golf cart. So they turn the pro, which is the gas mileage versus an electric, they turn it into a bad thing because the carburetor gums up, the gas goes bad sitting in the tank. But it's not really a con, it's a pro. All you have to do is if you don't drive your gas cart but 20 miles a month, don't put in 5 gallons of gas. Put in 1 gallon, put in 2 gallons. Don't put in no more than you're going to use in a couple months. Or if you do, now here's the pro now. I know where I'm from, we have ethanol-free gas. All right? You can put you some ethanol-free gas. It's good for a year. All right? And also, you can put some fuel stabilizer in your gas. Seafoam makes a great fuel stabilizer. No, this is not a paid promotion. This is my personal opinion of what I use in my lawnmower, in my boat, in my weed eater, in my chainsaw, in my pressure washer, my generator. At the end of the season, I always put seafoam stabilizer in my tanks. Now, when I say putting in your tanks, you have to do this. When you add it to your fuel tank, don't just pour it in there and go inside and sit on the couch. No, put it in there, drive around for a couple miles, because you have to get the fuel stabilizer in the fuel, and therefore the fuel has to get in the carburetor. If you don't, then in your carburetor, you're still going to have ethanol gas, and you're going to have ethanol, which therefore in 21 days, ethanol will break down and start gumming up your carburetor components. I've seen it before where it sits so long, you have to put a new carburetor. But all that can be avoided by listening to what I just said. All right. Now, another pro. You change the oil once a year in a gas car. Now, listen closely. I did not say check the oil once a year. I said change the oil. I recommend checking your oil once a month. If you drive it a lot, check your oil. I mean, they hardly ever use oil unless they're older than Robbins engines. I mean, they're bad for burning a little bit of oil. But the Kawasaki engines, you never have a problem with them. All right, unless it's customer neglect, they take the air filter out and they suck dirt. But all you have to do is take it into your local golf cart shop, or all you got to do is go on YouTube, type in golf cart whisperer, easy go oil change, golf cart whisperer, club car oil change, whichever you got. And guess what? You can buy a tune-up kit, 25, 30 bucks, or the air filters last forever. All you really have to do is buy you a spark plug, buy you a fuel filter if it ain't fuel injection, and buy you a oil, 1030 oil. I recommend Valvoline or Castro oil. All right. Don't use the non-detergent stuff. Don't use the cheap oil. Cheap oil gums up in the bottom of the engine. All right, I rebuilt generators, and they use that cheap ass oil from Dollar General, and in the bottom of the engine was an inch thick and sludge. Use oil, use a good oil, name brand, change it regular, change it once a year. It's supposed to be changed about every 125 hours or at least once a year. So if you drive it 4 hours a day, you're going to change it 4 hours a day times 25 is 100. All right, so you're looking at about 30 days. 30 times 25, yeah, that's about right, somewhere in there. Don't have time to figure it up, try to make a video. All right, which is a good pro once a year. You can't beat it. All right, your starter brushes go out about every, depending what year the car is. Now they've updated the change the pulley on the starter generators. They put little gold flakes into the brushes so they last longer. That was probably about every 10 years. All right, starter belt stretch over time like your car. Change them every 6-7 years. Air filter, it says a 10-year life on it. If you live on a clean road, I've seen some in there for 5-6 years still look brand new. If you live on a dirt road, you're going to change it more often. That's it. All right. Now here's the cons to gas car. I don't think it's a con, but these are the number 1 and number 2 complaints about customers. All right. Number 1 complaint: noise. Some customers hate the noise of a gas car. All right. It's not that loud, man. E-Z-GO's got this new EX1 engine. Yes, it's a piece of junk. I wouldn't buy it because it has no power and it's useless. It's a little moped engine inside of an E-Z-GO golf cart. I hate them. The ECUs go bad all the time, but they are quiet. All right. I'm not saying buy one, because me personally, I wouldn't. Every time we get one of them, the computer's bad. We can bring it in for a service to change the oil, and I'll be damned if the computer won't go bad. So now I got to call a customer and tell them that if they bought their car in for an oil change, and guess what? Now it's gonna cost them $500 to put a computer on it. You know what I mean? That's how it is. All right. Kawasaki make a quiet tech too. Real quiet gas car. I'm talking about quiet gas car. Smooth riding, and the only bad thing about it, the Yamaha, is it's slow. If you're in the neighborhood or you're in no hurry to drive, you're just cruising around, man, Yamaha quiet tech, you can't beat it for the noise, you can't beat it for the ride. All right. They're just slow, in my opinion. I want to get on something and go when I go. When I hit the gas, I want to pass everybody on the street. I don't want to be sitting on traffic on my road holding up 20 cars because I'm not doing nothing but 20. All right? That's me. But back to the noise, though. All right? That's the number 1 complaint. To me, they're not bad at all, man. Don't go by what people tell you. Go test drive one, man. Don't just assume you want electric. Go test drive a gas car. Where I'm from, we sell 90%, in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, we sell 90% gas cars to electric. And the reason why, nobody wants to charge an electric cart, or if they've come back in a couple months and the electric car is dead. All right, but we'll speak on electric topic next time. All right.